Welcome to the Overrated Experience. I'm your host, Kyle Blondin. Sorry for those who were expecting the podcast posted on a Friday. Normal time it's posted, but due to health issues, I was not able to feel up to snuff to actually make the podcast happen. So hey, here I am on a Sunday live, watching Red Zone, watching the NFL. And I thought I'd cut a podcast to talk about something a little different that is live in play and see how our bets are going in the fourth quarters of each of these games at the 1 o'clock timeline. So welcome. The Overrated Experience is a sports betting podcast for the square bettor. The one, it's not looking to make a career out of this, looking to have fun, looking to take action, not a pro bettor in any ways. This is a podcast for you. We're learning together. We're talking about our bad beats, our wins, and all you fans out there can follow us on Twitter at Overrated Experience, which is going to be at Overrated EXPER2 on Twitter. So please follow us, posting anything you like to talk about sports betting and sports overall. And what you'll hear from me is some of my takes on some of the games. Most of it right now, it's football, NFL. That doesn't mean we're stuck on just the NFL, but that is the top league going on right now. We'll hear takes on hockey, baseball, basketball, upcoming World Cup, but you'll predominantly, for now, hear about the NFL season. So as we kick off here on the Overrated Experience, I want to let you know that I currently have a teaser going. And as we speak, my 4-game teaser, 6-point teaser, includes the Giants over the Houston Texans. I'm just going to pull it up on my FanDuel account just to tell you what I'm looking at as I'm conducting the podcast. And I'm pretty sure anybody out here who's listening is going to listen probably to after after the Sunday action. And or maybe this evening, who knows. But I thought this would be a unique way of having a podcast and a little different than what we've been doing. And maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe you'll enjoy it more. I don't know. You can tell me. So right now, the wagers I have on include my teaser, include the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans over 33.5. Right now, it's 14-10 going into the end of the third quarter. Just watching Russell Wilson somewhat. You know, they just got a tough 4th and 1 in their own side of the field and then did nothing with it after they got that first down. Now Tennessee has the ball 3rd and 7 with 2 seconds to go. And Ryan Tannehill back to pass. He's going to throw and he makes when you watch a receiver bobble a ball and it could have been midfield to start the fourth quarter and he gets paid and actually collects a check on this, that's upsetting to watch real time. So I'm sorry. Also, New York Giants, I got them down to plus a half point, and they're up 21-10 over Houston, so I don't fear that game too much. Minnesota, Buffalo with the Josh Allen saga. Was he going to play, not going to play? Is he going to play? How much is he going to play? How effective is he going to play with that elbow? 40.5, which is, I thought was a steal because of the 6 points coming down. So it's right now it's 27-17 Buffalo, so that's taken care of. And the Dolphins, I don't know why. There were people out there that thought that the Browns were going to upset the Dolphins in hot Miami. Right now it's 39-17 Miami, and I have them at a +3. So really the game I'm looking at is that Denver-Tennessee game. So the Denver-Tennessee game is the one I got on. I took off the Red Zone, and I'm watching it exclusively now to figure out what's going on and making sure that all I need is 10 points in the fourth quarter. So I was hoping Denver would take a 17-14 lead so Tennessee could come down the field, look just for the field goal. 17-17 does the trick for me. The other play I have right now at 1 o'clock includes Jacksonville and Kansas City. I have Mahomes passing yards over 300.5. And watching this game, I'm just looking at what's the current line right now. Jacksonville is keeping it close. Not keeping it, damn it. 2nd and 3rd for Jacksonville. You have Patrick Mahomes at 291 passing yards, 5:32 to go, and you have the Chiefs up by 17, and Jacksonville has the ball third and 3 on Kansas City 19. If they do not score, they do not put points on the board, there is no shot that there's any reason why Patrick Mahomes is going to pass the ball. I don't want to lose by 9 yards, 8 to 9 yards or 10 yards, whatever it is. So we'll see how that turns out, but we'll hear it hopefully before the end of the podcast. Coming into also today, some major stories. Looking at games I didn't touch, I looked at I figured that the Bears-Lions, which right now with 5:23 left to go in the fourth quarter is 30-24 Chicago. Detroit on their 9, first and 10, 5:23 to go in the fourth quarter. And it's a high-scoring game. 54, it's already hit the over. But with these two teams, they're two loser teams, to be honest. I had no chance of... I've taken Detroit many times, and they've disappointed me, so I don't know what I'm going to get. So I stayed away from this game, but I knew there would be a lot of points scored in this game, and it has. Also, Jared Goff is... actually been pretty good. He's sacked only twice, no interceptions. And Justin Fields has got 160 yards passing and 142 yards running. And if you got that combo as a quarterback, because he obviously struggled with his arm, then they got something. They just got to harness that skill for the Bears to go anywhere. Pittsburgh and New Orleans, 20-10. It's kind of a nothing game there. And Pickett's got 199 yards, but he's been sacked 6 times. A rookie quarterback getting hammered 6 times. That's a big problem. Bills, back to Josh Allen. Case Keenum was looking like he was going to get the start, but that didn't happen. That didn't come to fruition. And but they're getting business done here. Josh Allen's, he's got a bum elbow. He's throwing for 261 yards. And the game's still going on. Got 8 minutes and 14 seconds left. Vikings, 2nd and 10 at the Minnesota 45, down by 10. There's a chance that Josh Allen with a bum elbow is going to surpass, 300 yards once again. Ridiculous. But that's kind of the story and the landscape of what's going on here at 1 o'clock. Exciting times. I love watching, the red zone or honing in on a game like this game. Denver and Tennessee is actually pretty damn frustrating because both offenses are kind of slow and very like Russell Wilson. If you've ever watched him play this year, he sits there in the pocket and really doesn't move. It's like he's a frozen deer on a highway. And move, idiot, move, move, do something, throw the ball away, do something. And he's had a few of those today. He's had a few attempts to runs. I'm a little iffy on his decision making right now, but let's see what he does here. 2nd 11, little handoff. Is that Latavius Murray or Gordon? First down. Is that a first down? If I'm going to get paid out, I need a first down here. That looks to me a first down. That's a first down. I got the point. That's what we got. That's what we need, baby. All right. And Miami up now 39-17 for all those who had the Dolphins out there. You have to remember, as any Eastern team, Western team coming into Miami, the heat. I seen this with the Bills when they got down there, especially a running team like Cleveland is going to stay on the field a long time. They're not used to the heat. It's ridiculous. It weighs on teams. Let's see what Tyreek Hill has done. Because there's Russell Wilson taking another sack. The guy's like a statue back there. They get a 1st and 10, then he gets a 2nd down, and they're going to be like 2nd and 20. It's ridiculous. So looks like, Waddle and Hill have been kept in check. So the ball's been spread around. So Waddle's got 66 yards. Tyreek Hill's got 1, but he's got a key touchdown. And I'll tell you, Tyreek Hill, I still think he's underrated. He is probably the most impactful non-quarterback, maybe up there with Travis Kelce in the NFL. Like, who else would you want as a game breaker other than Tyreek Hill? And again, Travis Kelce is a game breaker as well. But to the explosive plays such as Tyreek Hill has, it's insane. He's that good. He's that skilled. And he's that explosive and impactful. And you thought when he got his money, he wouldn't be. But he obviously is with the Dolphins. And going into 4 o'clock here, let's see what we got coming up. And interesting story for Indianapolis. If you heard that Jeff Saturday, former Indianapolis Colts center who was there many years with Peyton Manning, was suddenly named head coach. Frank Reich out and Jeff Saturday in as coach, which makes this weird because there's been a lot of controversy. There's been some people on the media side stating that, hey, he's a leader of men, this is great, blah, blah, blah. This could be a good thing. And then you got Joe Thomas, former Cleveland Brown. I don't know if he's Hall of Fame. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, but offensive lineman, basically tearing a strip that it's embarrassing that Jeff Saturday took this job and the sacrifice it's going to take to be a head coach. So he was a little downing, a little Debbie Downer on the Colts making this hire. But what's that do to the game today? You have the Colts heading in to Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is 2-6. Not the season that they wanted, but the Colts. What are they going to do? Like, what is it that they're going to produce today? So the Colts, to me, are I really don't know what you're going to get. They were horrible against New England. They could not really put much offense up there with Sam Ehlinger, former Texas quarterback. But maybe with experience, he steps it up. But I got to see that at home that the Vegas Raiders are going to probably take out the Colts today at 4 points. 41 points is low. And I think that's because you're going to look at the Raiders putting up 30 points and maybe the Colts putting up less than 10. So I get trapped into the low totals because I got to feel that when I see a 41, that come on, there's got to be at least an pick six here, fumble returns, great field position, things like that would change the dynamics of the actual game and scoring. Let's see. I'm going to go back to Kansas City. I want to see where 291 still. And come on, Kansas City, you're 3rd and 7 now. 3rd and 7 here. Come on, they're only up by 10. Have a big 20-yard pickup by Travis Kelce. This is the time. Come on, let's see it. Nope, sitting there and just watching the Bronco and Tennessee game and looking on the score for the Jags and Chiefs game while I'm trying to do the podcast. So come on, let's see what happens. Come on, I need to stay alive for 4 o'clock. Come on, Kansas City. Minnesota looking like they're doing something. Second goal, 27-17, so that game's not over yet. Hopefully that the Giants game's over because it's still 21-10, 4:40 to go. Houston has the ball in their own 8. And Kansas City, what'd you do? Did they take a timeout? What the heck happened? Come on, man. I don't know. I believe they may have gone a 4th down. Come on. All right, we'll come back to that later. All right, so going into the 4 o'clock hour, we also have the Cowboys. This is the game. Actually, no, let's skip the Cowboys right now and come back because that's obviously the game that everybody wants to see. So the Cowboys, we'll get past that. Cardinals and Rams, this is a weird one. I have no idea where I'm going with this because the thought is Kyler Murray is still questionable. We don't even know if he's playing. And we don't know if Matthew Stafford's going to play quarterback for the Rams. Both, I honestly don't know what's wrong with Kyler Murray, but we know Matthew Stafford's in concussion protocol. And this line is at 38 points. And I have no idea what the Rams provide, even with Stafford in the lineup. So 38 points, unless you're going to tease it down to 32, you might want to stay away from this game, but you also look at the Rams at -3. They're better coached. They're just a better team. They are, when I'm talking better team, it's compared to the Cardinals. But if you have that mix where Kyler Murray is confirmed that he's going to start and Stafford's not, then maybe you want to take your chance and recover some of your 1 o'clock money and take the Arizona Cardinals. And then going back to the Green Bay Cowboys game, it looked like Zeke Elliott's back in the lineup. Cowboys are 4-point favorites over the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are 3-6. Who thought we would be thinking that the 6-2 Cowboys would be coming into play Green Bay at this point of the season where they're 3-6? Every game right now has Green Bay season on the line. Aaron Rodgers, look, we agree he's one of the best ever to do this, but man, he doesn't like to admit that. Well, and any of this is on his shoulders. You know what they say is, success has many fathers and failure is an orphan. And Aaron Rodgers going solo on this and not really taking on any of the blame because he doesn't play the most important position at all. He doesn't get paid the most on the team at all, not at all, right? But I guess to him, he's not the problem. Well, look at this. Bills 27-23 means the Vikings are back into this, and let's look up to. Justin Jefferson has 105 yards. We're looking at that because he's part of my fantasy team. Who scored the extra point is good, and it was a rushing touch by C. Ham. Who the hell is C. Ham? Wow. C. Ham. Okay. C. Ham. Sometimes there's name. Oh, look at this. Lions up 31-30 on the Bears. Like, just two crap teams lighting it up. Unbelievable. Now we go back to, let's see, the Chiefs. Oh, they still got the ball. Does that mean 291 still, but somehow the Chiefs still have the ball at the Kansas City 49. Play is under review, but what happened? Does that mean because there was a catch that would have got me my payout that we're not going to get any further? Like, what's going on? Like, that sucks. So Green Bay, just going back to 4 o'clock, Green Bay and Dallas. Again, if you're looking at your 1 o'clock and you're trying to, like we all do, let's admit it, try to catch up and chase your winnings back, you're probably going to take the Packers. The Cowboys aren't perfect in any way, so why would we not think that there's a shot that the Packers could win this game? Game of the night, though, is Chargers heading into San Francisco, over under 45.5. And San Francisco, a 7.5 point favorite. I think a 7.5 point favorite is really, I think, a bit rich. I think they're looking at the Christian McCaffrey show that he put on where he, ran through, received touchdown. I don't think the Chargers are going to, I think the Chargers are going to stay in this game. And I don't think that Christian McCaffrey is necessarily going to run all over them. I think he's going to be an impactful part of the game. But let's be serious here. Let's cut him a break and give the Chargers a chance here. I'd take the Chargers plus 7.5, 45.5. Hey, Justin Herbert, why not? You know what? Let's do it. Let's go to the over/under. Take the over at 45.5, and you can call me out and see what how successful I was. All right, going back to the board. That over/under I needed in the Tennessee Bronco game, still 14-10, 9:48 to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 11 for the Tennessee Titans. I just need, 10 points. 10 points. At least Tennessee get a field goal. Have Denver at least attempt to try to tie this game up with a touchdown. Here's Tannehill. And, oh, God, he was too short of a first down and got a big first down. Now, just don't kill the clock. Don't kill the clock. And let's check that Kansas City game. Shotgun pass deep right. And let's see the yards. The play is in. Why is this frozen? And, let's circle back while we're watching and see how the fourth quarters here play out. But love the early morning games in the NFL. And today's game was started off slow, but it got really good near the end. And that was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady taking on Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks. And the Seahawks were 6-3 coming in this game. Really a solid season so far. And Geno Smith really established himself as a starter. And there was a point in this game, though, where the Seattle Seahawks could not do anything on offense. And honestly, Geno Smith did look like he was Geno Smith in the New York Jets back in the day. Some bad decisions, gave up a fumble in the red zone, and really put Tampa back the ball, took the Seahawks out of scoring in the first half. So really, when it came into the second half, though, Geno Smith came slinging the ball. Geno Smith threw for 275 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Some key fourth down throws were very impressive. Very, very impressive by Geno Smith. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers did have spurts of looking well. They ran the ball much better. They actually had Rachaad White actually had over 100 yards rushing. I can't tell you the last time. They threw out a stat the last time they had a 100-yard rusher because they cannot run the ball. But today they kept going. And Fournette had 57 yards, but really Rachaad White was the guy today. And they got it done. However, red flag, before we start saying that the Buccaneers are back, some of the decision-making that is taking place on the offensive side of the ball, such as Tom Brady lining up outside by himself while there's a direct snap to Leonard Fournette. Now, there was a previous few plays or series earlier where where Tom Brady was left on his own And, oh yeah, nobody was covering. There's a reason why nobody covers a 45-year-old quarterback who can't run out on the flank, because there's no threat. Even if he catches the ball, what do you want him to do? He's going to get blasted. Is that really the plan? So they go in a few series later. I can't recall exactly when. They actually do it. They actually make the throw to Tom Brady. He slips. Looks like he's never played the position before. He looks like a 45-year-old man on ice. It broke his hip. And it's picked off. And he gets called for a tripping penalty. And the Buccaneers were moving the ball, but they handed the ball back to Seattle for no reason. I don't know what the thought process was, and that's very, very dangerous. And then Seattle started coming back, and then Tom throws a pick over the middle. And again, Seattle is trying to make them pay, but they're lucky at the end they can move the ball, and Tampa Bay was able to shut the clock out. But some red flags there, even though they got the win. So yes, great stuff there. However, some things to think about. All right, so Kansas City looks like, yes, 331 for Patrick Mahomes. I don't care anymore about that game. Who cares? Looks like going down the board. Again, 7:34 to go. Tennessee just turned the ball over. Now it's going to be Denver ball. Maybe this works out for me. Maybe it doesn't. Miami 39-17, minute 18 to go. That game's over. Detroit 31-30, less than a minute to go. They got the ball. First and 10, red zone. That game should be over. Vikings 23-27. Interesting. They got the ball in their 29, and 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maybe we'll get another moment. I don't know if you've seen this week where Adam Schefter copied Kirk Cousins with his shirt off and gold chains and a plane with glasses and dancing around. So, if you've seen that, you know what I'm talking about. Houston knocking on the door of the Giants, 3rd and 8. The Giants 16, 21-10, and potentially looking to score. Hopefully not. And what else do we got going on here? That's it for that. And that is where I continuously wait and look for the Denver Broncos and Tennessee Titans not to screw me over and at least score 34 points. That's all I wanted you to do, is score 34 points. And let's see Russell Wilson with 7:34 to go, who needs to push the ball down the field, stand there like an idiot, and throw the ball away. And it's already 2nd and 10. It's already 2nd and 10. Because I don't know what's going on with him. He's not the Russell Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks back in the day. Absolutely not. And what else we got? Just moving on to some other stories while these games wrap up here. Some things going on in the sporting world, the world of sports gaming, as I like to talk about, is that this week, obviously, you American listeners out there had your midterms. So in the midterms, there's a lot of things on the ballot for each state, not just, talking about your Senate and Congress. There is a lot of things on the docket about your governor, your local bills that are up that you want to vote on. And one of those was a big one for gaming in California. There was Bill 26 and Bill 27. Both were easily voted down, but which is a surprise. But Bill 26, what it was a bill that would allow the current folks that run the casinos in California, along with racetracks and poker rooms, the ability to take in-person bets, sports wagers, and that was shot down. And then Bill 27 was also like here in Ontario, where we are allowed, as in Ontario, or at least the Ontario government is, gets, submissions from various betting services like Bet365 and Sports Interaction, and they allow them to do business in Ontario. And that was Bill 27, that idea that they would be able to open up online sports gaming like here in Ontario, and that was shot down. And my understanding is that to try to get this into California, which is the highest populated state in the United States, there was over hundreds of millions of dollars spent on advertising that was trying to convince folks to try to make sure that they said yes to 27. And that did not go through at all. And They even went to the length of saying that, hey, the tax revenue is going to help pay for homelessness and all this sort of stuff. And you had one side who was on Bill 26 that was kind of trying to shoot down Bill 27, and 27 trying to shoot down Bill 26. So you had competing efforts and just a different thought process, I guess, in California than the rest of, where I guess many states and many provinces in Canada were thinking about legalizing sports wagering and collecting the tax revenue. But California is, I guess, on its own. And if you heard of Mattress Mac is, what do you think he sells? What do you think? Yeah, you got it. Mattresses. What a shot in the dark. So there's a guy named Mattress Mac. Now, I'm going to give you the brief. I'm sure there's more folks with detail on this, but he, I guess, sells mattresses and furniture, but somehow he'll tie in placing large wagers. And I think it started, at least the first one I'm aware of, didn't start, but like it was known that he bet a huge amount on the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Rams in last year's Super Bowl. But he tied it in somehow to his business. And I believe he offered incentives if the Bengals had won, the customer gets their money back or 3 times their money or something like that. So even though that the Bengals lost, he did make, he lost $9 million to my understanding in the bet. But when it came to the actual profits he made based on the promotion, he was up $20 million. So somehow he made this work. But you can't, Mattress Mac, he's the man because he put his money where his mouth is again. So he had another promotion where this time he put a large sum of money on the Houston Astros to win the World Series. And I think he did multiple bets. It wasn't just one big bet. But anyway, if the Houston Astros won the World Series, which they did, he would win $75 million. And guess what? He did. How much of that is he going to see? I don't know. Based on his promotions, also incenting customers if the Astros won the World Series. But big win. And if you've seen highlights, Mattress Mac, even during Game 3 of the World Series, if you remember where Bryce Harper hit that big home run, you've probably seen the highlights on that night 55,000 times. He was being chirped by Philly fans, and he snapped back. He wasn't taking it. You're not going to punk out Mattress Mac, man. No, you guy named Mattress Mac's got to stand up for himself. So he stood up for himself, and he got the last laugh. And he actually had footage this week of collecting at least $10 million of that $75 million, having it delivered to a wheelbarrow so he could wheelbarrow it into his private plane and load it into the private plane. As a sports bettor, that's what we all strive to do. Let me get a wheelbarrow to dump cash that I can't physically put in my wallet because I've won it to get on my private plane. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mattress Mac, you're the man. And you know what? When you look at it, Mattress Mac, if you didn't own furniture, is there anything else you could think of, anybody else getting that nickname and why did somebody have that nickname? Somebody back in, back in the day that was known for, putting their money or whatever in their mattress. Or doesn't it sound like it's just like an 80s stud dude who's just really working the room? Mattress Mac, from the west side, driving a Camaro. Unbelievable. That's Mattress Mac. But outside of that, somebody puts money in their mattress or selling mattresses. Really hard to believe why somebody would be named Mattress Mac. Anywho, let's check out what's going on before we kind of take off from the podcast. I just want to make sure I ride this out because it looks like Tennessee and Denver are doing me no favors whatsoever. So going through the scores right now, Denver down by 4, 6:16 to go. Well, actually 4:07 to go. Tannehill throwing. He's got an open receiver, and he's open. Go run for the touchdown. Run for the touchdown. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Down to the 20-yard line. 3:48 to go. Now you're just going to kill the clock because Denver sucks. Actually, this might work out for me. But why do I got to sweat it out, right? And look at this. Minnesota. First and goal. 27-23. If Minnesota wins, This puts the Jets in a great spot to take the lead in the division. And they're in a bye week right now. The Bills are in a tough spot if they blow this game. And if Josh Allen at any point required any rest, I don't know. I don't think they can, because they know that they'll have to go through Kansas City. Like, I know that if there's a team that can win on the road, and they proved it already this year, and they could have won last year, there's no shock there, that they could have done it. And but they need these wins, and they're choking right now. So let's see. Oh, second goal now. Come on, Minnie. Give it to Justin Jefferson. So interesting there. We'll see how that plays out. Tennessee 2nd and 10. Let's do something here. Giants look like they're rolling the victory. It's going to happen. All right, so here we go. So 17-10 now. Tennessee over Denver. Denver has used both timeouts. 2:59 to go. And here in the fourth quarter, this wins my teaser. If somehow Denver comes back and puts it a touchdown and the extra point, let's follow Kyle's luck and see if there's any value. Plus, Russell Wilson, my fantasy football quarterback who's failed me week over week so far. Let's see how he does as we go in to my teaser hour. And I say that just jokingly because they talk about the red zone, the witching hour, but this is my witching hour, and this is teaser. Come on. And as I look over the lines here, and I'm using FanDuel today, and looking at the lines, still thinking live. Ooh, right now, yeah, man, see that Indianapolis Vegas over under 40.5 just really angers me. Because I'm going to probably take it, or at least look at the alternative total. And if you want to look at alternative total, I take it down to, I don't know, because I'll parlay it with another game. 36.5 maybe. Are you kidding me? What? No, somebody's pointing. Look like the Broncos turn the ball over, which, hey, I'll take a pick 6. I'll do that. Do that all day. But I won't get lucky like that. But you know what you do when you start talking about Vegas and Indy. Right now, these are two bad teams that you should probably stay away from. But as a degenerate Sunday better, you know you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to take it. You're not going to like it. And you're going to regret it. And you're going to lose sleep over it. Well, that's the life we lead, right? Here's Russell Wilson. First down. Again, he's going to get... Oh, there's tackled. And he's sacked. Again, how many sacks have you possibly given up today? Like, throw the ball away. He's got 5 sacks. And he sits there and ducks, hoping that people are going to miss him. And, like, they're not going to come back. What is he doing? Like, he's got to get rid of the... Now it's 2nd and 12. Now, short pass. Yeah, you know what? Good yardage. Now it's 3rd, and you got to go hurry in the ball. You got to hurry. You got to get a playoff. 2:17 to go, clock running. You got 1 timeout. You got to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. Get it done. Come on, Russ. Let it ride. Let's ride. Damn it, Russ. Get the ball off. 2:05. Come on. 3rd and 5. Come on, Russ. Damn it, Russ. Throw the ball. Oh, again. Okay, what the frick is... Oh, what the hell was that? He's terrible. He is awful. He's awful. I don't know if he's thinking slower. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? His offensive line is giving him time. He's rolling right, but he has no plan. It's like he just showed up and the receivers... He's not familiar with them at all. What's going on? Oh, my God. All right, that's my diet. This is what happens. You watch Sunday football with me. It's everybody's fault. I can't get a break. I'll ignore the wins big time in favor of getting upset about the losses. So that's the reality. Oh, look at this. Vikings 29-27. Play under review. What is going on? What is the deal with that? That's a big, huge blow for the Bills. The Bills are just self-destructing. This is the best, should be KC, Buffalo, the best teams in football. What is going on? If they lose, there's something wrong there. And you got the Colts moving the ball to their own 31. That's impressive. Not really, but what do we do here? Do we load up? Do we load up on Green Bay? Do we buy into Green Bay? Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. What do you think? Do we go Green Bay? It's 412, heading into 425. What the hell? Why don't we go Green Bay? Let's trust Aaron. He's kind of a douchebag. Let's try him anyway. Man, wouldn't you rather have Mattress Mac, in the lineup here, giving a motivational speech, sitting in his the bucket of money, just throwing it around, look at me when I took a chance. I'm a winner. You guys need to be winners. Mattress Mac would be the guy you roll in. Yeah, I actually roll him in his wagon, or what the hell did I say? Oh my God, I lost train of thought of what wheelbarrow. Roll him in his wheelbarrow with his thousands Benjamins, and just let him take a motivational speech. Boys, when Houston was down 2-1, I did not give up. Come on, Green Bay, your season's not over. Well, it kind of is, but plus 172. Did we do it, or do we get do we play it safe and do plus 3.5, which is probably the right play? But it's never the play I'd do. But that's why I'm doing a podcast for squares, not pros. Let's see. Come on. Do we do it? Why don't we do it? Why not? Let's live a little, right? You know what? What the hell? Let's do it. Let's go with Aaron Rodgers on this one. Aaron Rodgers. Our boy, Aaron Rodgers. He's our boy. He's going to be our boy today. Aaron, you're our boy. Money's on you now. You can't let me down. Oh, man. Aaron Rodgers is going to let us down. He's going to let us down. Okay. All right. Whatever. Oh, Russ got a first down, which I am shocked at. 1:48 to go. 1st and 10. Here we go, Russ. Come on, Russ. Let it ride. Let's ride. Let it ride. Let's ride. All right. Oh, jeez. Oh. When you watch the red zone, which is fantastic, it's amazing. You see the scoring plays and the big plays, but there are plays in every game. Oh, there we go. First down. Yes. Denver in Tennessee territory. Do we have something here? Can Russ pull it out of his ass? Come on, Russ. You know how many times Russ has screwed me over as a Seahawk? When he's 4th and 65, 6 hands on his helmet to drag him down, and somehow he rolls out and throws to a Luke Wilson for a touchdown, and now you can't do it for when I got money on you, Russ? Come on. Let's look. Yes, first down inside the 30. We got the 109 left. One timeout. Should be fine. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Come on. Think. Calm it down. You're a Super Bowl winner. Lead the team. Thanks for following on the Overrated Experience. Again, if you want to follow on Twitter, Overrated EXPER2 for Twitter. Look at this. First down. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. He's out of bounds. But it is a second down. Sutton. Judy was out earlier, questionable, didn't come back that I could see. And that's it's a big loss, but these are weapons that should be just destroying the league at this time. Judy and Sutton, but Russ hasn't gotten going. Unlike, a Geno Smith, who's, just with Metcalf and Lockett, he knows how to use those tools. Lockett was underutilized today, had a big touchdown. Metcalf is a beast. Metcalf is the real deal. And if Geno Smith can get the ball in their hands, and you got Noah Fant, tight end, and Wilson, that running back, man, they got an explosive offense that they can keep going. And that Seattle team can do something. You can't look at a loss today and step back. These losses happen, but you got to crush the next team in front of you. But Seattle, I think they're the real deal, to be honest. Come on, Russ. 3rd and 4, 38 seconds, 4 seconds Get the playoff. Come on, get the ball. Snap the ball. Here we go, Russ. Come on, Russ. Come on, Russ. Come on. He's done. He's done. He's the idiot. Oh my God. And guess what? Russ gets sacked, and he loses the ball, and they're gonna unpile. And who's got the ball? 4th down. It looks like Denver's got the. I don't know how Denver came up with the ball. I don't know what the hell Russell Wilson is doing. What's Russ doing? You got to get rid of the ball. What is going on? 32 seconds left. 4th down. Clock going. Mike Vrabel going crazy on the sideline. Nathaniel Hackett on the other end talking to the other official. 26 seconds. 4th down. I don't know what's going on. What the hell is the official write on his card? Let me write on the card. Like, what's going to be on the card? Look at this. Come on. That should have been Tennessee ball. But when you get to that pile, you got to... Oh, my God. Russell Wilson, man. Moving the ball down the field, and he gets hit from behind, drops the ball. He's lost awareness of what's going on. He should not be in these scenarios. Come on. Look at this. Like, he's sitting there, so much traffic, shifting around. He's not moving up or into open space. I don't know what he is doing. Okay, it looks like Denver still has the ball. 26 seconds left. 4th down. This is their last gasp. I gotta hope he throws it to the end zone. Let's get a flag. Let's get a yellow. Let's do it. All right? And if it doesn't do it, then we move on to Aaron. Aaron's our boy. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, come on. What's going on? Referee just said something. I got it on mute. Don't know. It's up to 30 seconds. 4th and 13. 30 seconds to go. I don't have much hope here that Denver is going to pull this one out. Let's see what happens. And as Denver comes to the line, come on, I need the teaser. Everybody else came through but you. You're on the 30-yard line. You need 13 yards. There's a timeout by who? Timeout by Tennessee. What else is going around in the NFL? Vikings up, legit. 30-27. Bills with 29 seconds left. How does Josh Allen's elbow feel now? He's thrown 274 yards. He's going to need to break 300 to get back on the board there. 24 seconds left. Bills have no timeouts. There's a guy to do it. Josh Allen is the guy. And as things close out, nothing changed. Lions hold on. Giants hold on. Chiefs hold on. And let's go back and check that again just to make sure I got their throwing yards. Yep, 331. Now here we go. Denver in the huddle. I'll throw, you catch, run like hell. Really, what else are you going to say? I got 13 yards to get. You got to get this 13 yards, and then we got to down the ball. Come on, Russ. This is your moment. It's your moment. Here we go. He sucked. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? What is going on? And there's okay. He gets hit as he throws. The ball goes up in the air. It's caught. No gain. There's a flag. I got to feel there's a hold somewhere. Or there's an offside. Offside. That's huge. Okay. We're good to go. All right. So it's going to be 4th and 8 this time. Free play, though. That was the killer. There's a free play that throw the friggin' ball up and see what happens. Come on, Rush. You got to break. You look at Mike Vrabel. He's a good coach. And the Tennessee Titans are probably the least interesting team in the NFL. But he's a good coach. He's got a good program. When he's done in Tennessee, he's going to come calling to some of these bigger programs out there in the NFL. It's a matter of time. Come on, Russ. 4th and 8. Snap. He's dead. Where's he throwing? And he gets picked off. I don't know where he's throwing. Where is he throwing? Like, he needs a first down. I don't know what he's doing. Who did he throw to? I've got to see the replay here. He's a failure. What a failure. There's my fantasy quarterback. Right there. Okay, he steps up in the pocket. I don't know where he's going with the ball. He's missed he's got 2 blue jerseys. Just to let you know, if you're not watching the game, the Denver Broncos are wearing white that he's throwing to. I have no idea what he's doing. Steps up to the 30. I don't know what he's doing. He's got a receiver right there in the 8-yard line, and he misses. Where is he going? Where is he going? This is the stupidity of football. Like, you know, when you're watching a game, that just things can't go your way. So that's a loss. I don't know where you're throwing to. Russ, where are you going? Oh, well. I'm on to my boy. Aaron Rodgers. Roger that. And you know what? This was a unique, overrated experience. Different. I wanted to kind of just obviously get a touch base and get a podcast in. Try something a little different. It's kind of unscripted, this one. Just looking at it live. And for those who are going to listen, we'll see for entertainment purposes how many more listeners listen in. We'll see if there's any interesting aspects of this. But again, I apologize for not posting on Friday. Wasn't feeling the best, so I kind of pushed it to today. But I want to touch base with you, the fan out there, and we'll talk again. And hopefully your 4 o'clock bets are better than my 1 o'clock. So over and out. Have a great day. At the Overrated Experience, I enjoy. Bye-bye.